Hello and welcome back to Sam's plot. Just thought I'd come down today, just check on the compost heap and stuff. But yeah, it's a bit wet and dismal today, unfortunately. So I'll come down and see how it's going on. Quite impressed actually at how quick it's heating up. Yeah, because I just had a little dig down. Well, I dug just here a minute ago. There's a mixture of all sorts in here. Oh, plastic on that, I don't want that. Cardboard. Yeah, the heat that's in this is absolutely amazing. I don't know if you can see the steam coming out. It's hard to get the steam in the picture, to be honest. But yeah, if I try and pull some of that out, see the steam coming off of it. It's a mixture of leaves, grass. But yeah, there is quite a bit of. Try and get it against the black. You can see the steam. Yeah, you can see the steam. It's piping hot. It's lovely. See if I can dig a little bit more out. I mean, this has only been in here for. Oh, they're quite dry, them leaves. There's a mixture of grass, all sorts in there. It's the beauty of nature watching. I just love it. It sounds stupid, but I enjoy the composting process. Just the heat and. But definitely need some more water in that because some of them leaves are pretty dry. So yeah, it's coming on. Considering it's only been in there what, just under here, just under. Yeah, it would be just under or just over 24 hours, all of that. Thought I'd go for the concept of using a conservatory roof for a front, because I thought, you know, with the light going in it and. In actual fact, thinking of it, I might cover it now because it could create it to dry a little bit quicker and all. But yeah, no, it's doing its job. Obviously, it's heated up well, as you could tell by the steam. But yeah, all I've basically done with this is basically 3 pallets, lined it with pond liner, then lined it with normal membrane, which obviously when you're turning and stuff, you've got less chance of damaging the waterproof side of it. I'm going to use waterproof stuff on the sides and the back. The base of the compost is literally natural soil. Well, obviously on the pictures and things that people may have seen, if you're on any of the Facebook groups, there was lining down on the base. That obviously was sliced out, lifted up, similar kind of process to what I do with my raised beds. So it is natural soil underneath. Then what I've done is obviously I've dressed it up as well with a little bit of fancy wood here and there, just to, you know, make it look a bit better than just 3 pallets bunged together. But then also what I've done is before I started putting all the compost, because this compost is a mix from what my grandma has brought down for me from my garden, and she has a lot of oak leaves and trees outside her house. Her front garden gets absolutely covered in leaves, so she donated a couple of bags of leaves, a bit of garden waste, bit of greenery, so a bit of grass cuttings, whatever. So yeah, it's a mix of obviously newer stuff with an old compost that I had down on the other plot, but with that compost in particular, with the summer we just had, how hot it got and stuff, unfortunately that it didn't go very well because it dried out. But I had a lot of issues going on then as well, because I actually worked with a guy for nearly 10 years or so on another plot. We had 2 plots together. Was a friend, not a friend anymore, but yeah, basically things happen, you know, for a reason. We had a general fallout, called it quits with each other, then things just have gone sour from there. So I ended up with a plot next door to him, which was not the best of ideas, but that was my decision to take that on. I was still civil to him. Things have gone a bit more sour now, so I've had to, you know, I have moved plots. Gentleman gave me this plot with everything on it. So yeah, I just built myself another composter and moved basically the compost that was in there over to here, mixed it in with obviously the fresh stuff my grandma brought down, and yeah, as you can tell by the video, steam's working pretty well, so I'm quite impressed that it's heated up as quick as it has, to be honest. I'm going to probably tonight before I leave, or today before I leave, sorry, I'm going to put a load of cardboard on top, try and keep that heat in. I have ordered a proper compost thermometer from eBay. Me being stupid, didn't look at where it was coming from, and it's coming from China, so I could be looking 2-3 months before I even get the thermometer. By then I've probably lost the heat. But yeah, you know, as always, next time or other bins that I'm going to do. While I'm down here though, because obviously like I say, it is very wet, very dismal, cold for one. I just thought I'd have a little tidy up of the greenhouse and start cleaning the glass on it. I mean, that's the glass now. Really the video doesn't help because you can't really see how dirty it is, but that hasn't been touched, this back panel. But I've done the side panels and they look like, you know, crystal clear. Bit diluted glass cleaner, but I know some people are funny with chemicals. It's not going on any of the soil, it's all coming out here and draining down on the path. So yeah, it's not going to affect the soil. Yeah, but I thought I'd have a good general tidy up of that. And then obviously on, well, when you look, you can see you can definitely see on these panels here how bad it is. And if I actually close that door, yeah, I got my AstroTurf down yesterday. This is my daughter's little play area. So in future videos, past videos, I'm living ahead of myself. Yeah, in last videos before, I did say that this was going to be my daughter's play, or you know, our own bed basically. So AstroTurf's a bit safer, a bit slippy that wood underneath, to be honest with you. So like I said, it's sturdy here up to where it's gone to, and then that part is actually quite rotten and going to fall through pretty soon, I think. But I'm going to be taking that out, creating a flower bed, wildflower mix in there, and then putting bird table, bird feeders and stuff, kind of where all this rubbish is now. Was going to use it as a bike park, but I've decided different on that now. I'm just going to use the side of my shed where I normally put my bike. But yeah, it's coming on, but as you can tell when you look at, I mean, if you look at them two panels there, the difference, you know, and even just going in the greenhouse, it feels so much lighter. You know, because obviously you've got all this green, khaki, yeah, horrible stuff. But yeah, that's when you look at it's quite, I mean, they are really dirty, the vents are as well. But then when you look that way, it's crystal. It's obviously steamed up and dirty, and yeah, I've not actually done them panels there, but yeah, you can see by looking at that, I've got to put a new panel in that one. Don't know what happened to that. Smash panel outside. That was actually a panel I took from that top corner there, so that needs proper cleaning as well. Look, but yeah, you know the difference it makes to your greenhouse, just giving your glass a quick scrub down. It's pretty impressive, to be honest. So yeah, I've got, obviously I'm not going to carry on doing the sides now. I'm going to do the roof first. It's like a car, if you're going to clean it, start from the roof, work your way down. No point in me doing all the sides and then cleaning the roof, because it's all just going to go down, and I've got to disconnect the guttering. So obviously diluted substance I use doesn't go into my water box. But yeah, there's a little bit of work to be doing on these panels and stuff, because it's like on some of them, as you can tell just there, the panel was actually not lipped, it's slipped. It's not lipped, it's slipped. But yeah, I mean, you've got the odd little cracks in the corners as well. There's a panel down in this bottom corner I've got to replace. But, you know, I'm not overly fussed. There's still a bloody hot greenhouse when it gets going. But yeah, so I just thought I'd come down, play around, and yeah, just sitting here, having a cup of tea, thinking I can't really see out in windows very well. So I've just like picked up a brush, bit of a window cleaner, diluted, severely diluted, and just give everything, you know, especially these, well, that panel there, these panels here, I've scrubbed down. I've not done that one because obviously I can't get behind the water butt to clean that panel. I might have to take it off and do it. And then obviously there's all the backs to do, there's the tops to do. As you can tell, it's quite a, I'm not actually sure of the measurements of this greenhouse, but it's a good, I don't know, good 13 foot I would have said, by 13 foot by 10 foot or something. It's quite a big size greenhouse. But yeah, so there's a lot of cleaning to do, but as you can definitely tell the difference with that panel compared to them panels there. But yeah, it's all over really. I've got to proper scrub the whole lot, take all that shelf unit out, scrub all them panels as well. And yeah, that's basically it. But you can tell by the top panels and stuff that it's kind of dirty all over. So yeah, once I've done this, happy days. Probably won't be liked very much by the the other people opposite, because the sun shines on that side all day, so they're going to get banged with light reflection. But yeah, it's a work in progress. That's all I can say at the minute. Once obviously I've cleaned it all, I'll do an upload. But I'd definitely say it's vital to give your clean out. Give you clean house. Give you my wording today, brilliant. Yeah, basically, definitely worth giving your greenhouses a good scrub every couple of years or every year. Depends. I don't know what the score is with it, how often you should do them, to be honest. But I would have said the cleaner they are, the better your crop's going to be, because you can get better UV or whatever else shining through. And the heat should make the heat a lot. It should make it a lot warmer. So yeah, but as you can tell by the top ones, they're just like dirty. And then clean. I can't even see myself in it. I couldn't do that like an hour ago. So yeah, but yeah, the car, like I say, compost is coming on well. So just really the upload more for the compost side of things. Obviously you can see the steam, so obviously it's doing its job. Just need to add a little bit more water on there from the looks of digging down. But there's a lot on there. There really is a lot on there, and how much more it'll go down, I ain't too sure. Did a pile like that a couple of years ago, and it went down severely, and it was only turned out to be like a bag of compost. But I'll tell you what, it weren't really composted properly. It was more leaf mulch on the last lot. But I'll tell you what, it was in there for about 5 months, and then I basically ended up using it was only leaves in me for one. I ended up putting it all around the base of my tomato plants and all my crop really. And I'll tell you what, it kept the moisture in the plants, under the plants a lot, and I didn't have to come, as much as we had a awesome but an annoying summer, I didn't have to come down here as often as I thought I would to water. So yeah, it's good old compost heaps, can't go wrong. Still got my Dalek bins, as I call them, but I'm going to use all 3 of them actually for specifically leaf mulch and leaf mulch only. This is my main composter. A few people have said, oh, you're gonna, you should really do 2, one for turning it into. I did have 2, and yeah, it is, I understand where you're coming from, but with this plot particularly, there's not a lot of room to move at the minute. So eventually these are going to rot. They are rotting slightly anyway, but at the minute they're still standing, they're still working. They're brilliant carrot beds from what the previous owner told me. The soil quality's like this bed not so good, but that bed that's covered, wow, like amazing carrot soil. So definitely be uploading some like carrot videos. I've never been brilliant with carrots. I have at home in pots, in tubs, but not on an actual allotment. So especially with the quality of this soil, because there was actually 4 people on this plot at one stage, and they all used to chip in every year on like 2 trailers, farmers' trailers full of manure. So every bit of soil on this plot is as rich as it could be. Nearly 15, 16 years they had, all 4 of them had it. So, and it was constantly, fed and looked after. All the ground was. But yeah, so it should be an exciting growing season. But we'll just have to wait and see what happens really. I've still got to obviously get that other end of the plot sorted out. But yeah, it's a work in progress, and I will obviously be getting round to that in the next couple of weeks. Hopefully we'll let it dry out. Well, depends if it dries out, but I need it to dry out before I can really do much more at the minute. But yeah, all my onions are coming up lovely. But yeah, so yeah, I'll upload again obviously once the greenhouse is done, or I've made progress somewhere else, and it could be another week or so before I upload again. If anyone's got any tips on how to upload videos a little bit faster, because at the minute for a 13-14 minute video I'm looking at about 4 hours upload time. Is that normal, or is there a certain software you can use to upload it a lot quicker? Because not that it bothers me, because I can still go on other things and do other things whilst it's uploading, but yeah, just if anyone's got any tips on how to upload a lot faster, is the premium package, does it make a difference, paying for the premium and uploading? Will that make it faster uploads, or is it still just like 3 hours upload time? So yeah, let us know in the comments if you can. Yeah, so if anyone's got any ideas on colours to paint this, let me know as well, because I'm a bit torn with the colours. I don't know if to go dark oak with red cedar, or red cedar with dark oak, or that kind of thing. So yeah, it's got to put a bit of colour in it just to preserve it as well, treat the wood. So yeah, leave us a comment in the bottom. Don't forget to like the video, share, subscribe if you haven't already. Appreciate any feedback, comments, So the more comments the better, any suggestions even better. Yeah, so thanks very much for watching guys, and I'll upload shortly again.